actually, when I'm
Alright, I
reading
started.
this.
Game of Thrones conspiracy theories. Number one. Well,
Oh,
although things can appear to be the way they are, the author of Game of Thrones is quite a genius as he leaves nuances for the way things have actually turned out and the way things happened and their hidden meanings. For
I
example,
love nuances.
when Dracarys of the Dragonbender first enters the village for the first time, you think that she wants to free the slaves, but there's actually a huge conspiracy behind this. The reason
Exactly.
was she did not just want to free the slaves. She wanted to be closer to the gods so the dragons would be on her side. And
Of course.
every actual Game of Thrones fan comes to see this after season 4 episode 12. But it can be quite difficult to accept that Daenerys isn't actually the woman that you want her to be.
Have you heard the feet theory?
We'll get into that later. Game of Thrones series episode 2. Excuse me, Game of Thrones conspiracy 2. Um, the dragons aren't actually real dragons. It's just Daenerys using her mind to create holograms and scare people. And she actually is able to create fire using um, wood by rubbing the wood together really hard instead
She
of
could create fire in my wood. I
this is
apologize.
serious, Edward. Anyway,
Edward apologizes.
the she uses the fire to create wood, and the dragons aren't actually real. Which I know. I mean, I didn't want this to be true, but I read this one article on
Of course.
DuckDuckGo, and it
Of
actually
course.
showed how it changed my mind. I want the
Oh, of
dragons to be
course.
real, but I don't know if they are. And
Of course.
Game of Thrones Conspiracy 3, um, this one is pretty
Is it
controversial.
the feet theory?
Jon Snow, who's actually, so people are saying he's 6 feet tall, but a recent
Um,
conspiracy theory is showing that he's only 5'10".
and
And
which would make his feet smaller.
this is pretty devastating to us Game of Thrones aficionados. And
And to the feet theory.
yeah, so
Because
th-
feet size will also affect feet smell, which is very important in the theory.
thanks for watching. There's a new season coming out, and we're gonna be uploading clips from the new season before uh, the
Yeah.
the episodes get dropped because my cousin knows somebody who works for Game of Thrones. So if you want to be
Mm.
watching that,
What's his feet look like?
uh, go subscribe.